So hello friends, welcome back to our channel. So since the last few days I have not uploaded any video because of due to some works and heavy works, and so that's why. So now today I'm going to start the video talking about the problem solving with array. As you can see here, I have seven multiple question about the arrays. So now let's start with the here. Start solving this problem. And as as of now I know that the uh, I know that the um, this questions is related to our interview. I faced up this type of question interview recently. I got the question, so I make the full series about the array question, so that you can learn about full array type of any questions and their problem answers. So now let's start with the question number first, which is you can see in my screen. There are a question reverse an array without using the built-in function. So I'm not used any built-in function here. So let's create a variable which is called reverse array. As you can choose anyone. So now what can I do here? So suppose I take the I using the loop, I take a num variable and checking in array. And now what's I checking here? uh, because of what's I checking here, let's oh sorry, I made a mistake. Is from length of array of -1 -1 and -1. So what can I do here? One parenthesis got missed here. So what can I do after this? We are check here, append the number of array there temporary variable, and now in the last we print the just reverse array. So let's what will happen. So I made a mistake here. Oh, length of array which is sorry sorry, I made a fully mistakes here. Range of length of array -1 and -1. If you asked me why this is -1 and -1, so that I can tell you these are the three step: start, stop and step. So uh, basically here is our loop starting from the last elements and jump through the one by one, just like a last, and stop at the -1. So as you can see, if I print our statement here, suppose print num. So as you can see here, no outside se pachar tindu that means 987, starting from the total our elements is the 10 because of index always start from the 0 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and as you can see here 9 is here. And now as a answer you can see here there is a our array is got reversed because the from the last section there is the 60 and this is also 60, 60 and 50, 40, 30, 20, 100, 50, 10, 10 and 100. Now as you can see, our array got reversed. And now let's move to the second question, which is now our second question is that find the maximum or minimum element in the array. So suppose I made a variable called maximum is, I'm taking the both array positions number is same, and minimum is that array of 0. Now after that I can check for num in array, and if num greater than maximum, then maximum is num. And now after this, if num less than minimum, then minimum is called num. And now in the last I print the minimum and maximum number. So as if I run it, you can see I comment out of this portion because of I don't want this. And now let's start to the run. Oh, I got, because of maximum number is the okay. Let's see what happened. Actually I am doing here that is not appropriate. So first of all, I made a mistake which is called if num greater than maximum, then maximum is num. And now if num less than minimum, then minimum is num. Now let's check it again. Okay, I got it. Because of some indentation problem I faced this situation. So we can check here our f of minimum value of array and f of maximum value of array is this. Now you can check here our both minimum and maximum values got printed. You can see in the our array section, array elements, this is the minimum and this is the maximum value. Now let's jump to the third number question, which is find the second largest number in the array. So what can I do here? Suppose um, there is the only one method, that is our, suppose I take a variable called sorted array, which is I sort the array, and now you can check if I print our sorted array. Sorted array, first of all we check the our sorted array got sorted here and arranged with the minimum to maximum. And now what can I do here? So if I write the if I write the, and again if I print the our sorted array, which is value of from the last third, this is the only method to find the second largest number of our array. So you can write here second largest number of our array is this one. Now if I run this, you can check here our second largest number of array is the 60 got printed here. Here is can be another method, but I don't know about that. So this is the simple way we can go through this. Now move to our fourth questions. um, this is not a fourth, this is fifth of questions. So check the frequency of each element in array. Now first of all I write the question for, that is which is check the array is sorted array or not. So what can I do? Suppose this our given array is not sorted yet, so you can see the easily if sorted array will be value will be start from the minimum and goes up to the maximum. So now what can I do here? I take the function which is the def and is sorted our function name and pass the array here. And now what can I do? If array is sorted array, because this sorted array we already done here now, so that's why we don't need to again sorted array variable. So I can print here, print given array is already sorted, otherwise else I can print the given array is not sorted. So let's check this is the sorted or not. Okay, so if I my clear screen and run it again, you can, oh sorry, I did not call our function here. So if each sorted function sorted and passed our array which is already defined. And now when I click to given array is not sorted because of we are passing the array which is this one. And now what if I check the same process with the our sorted array variable. Here is sorted array. So if I each sorted and at the path the sorted array, so you can easily find the difference. Given array is already sorted because of I manually sort here our array, so that's why they gives the given array is already the given array is not sorted, given array is already sorted. So this is the difference between both of them. Now come to the question number 5. Count the frequency of the each element. Suppose I have a in the array I have a 100 2 times, 10 2 times, 20 1 times, 30 1 time, 52 times and 62 times. So how can you calculate through the loop or in the Python? So that's why I have a I have a idea to find the frequency. So we made a variable called frequency, which is empty dictionary. Why empty dictionary? Because of empty dictionary take the key value pair, so you can easily put the number as a key, which is put the number as a key and count the frequency, which is number number count, number frequency, so that the I can easily find out the which numbers how many times is available in our array. So now what can I do? If for num in array, which is already defined, and if num in frequency, then frequency of num plus is equal to 1, otherwise frequency is equal to 1. Now if I print the frequency, so if of our frequency of array is frequency, so let's check to the our frequency is coming or not. So clear my screen terminal and run it again. Oh, I made a mistake, which is which one? That is frequency of num. Now here is num in frequency, that is the frequency of, so let's check it again. Okay, I got it. Because of due to the this part I didn't get our result. So easily you can see here 100 is 2 times, 10 is 2 times, 50 is 2 times, 21 time, 31 time, 41 time and 61 time I got the answer. So basically here is here is I I started to try run at the first iteration. What is doing here, they are taking the 100 as a one frequency, and now at the second iteration they go through the which is our I print here because of I need again and again for the checking. In the second iteration you have already 100 as a 1 and second iteration as a 10, which is 1. And now the third iteration, we count already 100 as a 1 and 10, which is now what is doing here, what is happening here. Now I'm checking the frequency. I've already put it the 110. If 100 number 10 is already here as a value 1, the frequency check that number, if available, that include 1 it again. Okay, so what happening here, I've already 1. And now in the third iteration, number will be count increase will be by 1, so that 10 go to the 2. And the same thing with the fourth iteration. Fourth iterations, what is happening in the fourth iterations, we're taking the 50, which is 1, because of if 50 is not in if 50 is not in my frequency here, so that's why we put it as a 1. Now in the fifth iterations, what is just okay. And in the fifth iteration, 10 100 10 10 40, and the 50 with the fifth iteration goes to the 100, and 100 is already our frequency, so that increase be by 1, and rest of the part will be the same. And then sixth iterations, what is happening, 100 1 2 3 4 5, and sixth is the 20, and 20 add will be add in our iterations in our frequency. And in the seventh iterations, what will be again go to the 30, and same thing will be happen with the 30. And now eighth iterations 30 will come to the 40. I have already 13, and so here will be all 30, 30 as a 1, and now 40 as a 1 count will be. And now at the ninth iteration, what will be happen, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, 9 which is the 50. 50 is already in our frequency, so what will be happen, increase by 1. And in the 10th iterations, 10th iterations, oh, I have already increased by the 100 2 times, so okay, so 100 will be 2, 10 will be 2, and come to the 60. And now 60 will be the 1. So at the each step I define the, I explain everything. You can check it out how it is working step by step. If you can match this with our result. 100 is 2 times, 10 is 2 times, 50 is 2 times. Here is I made a mistake. 50 is 2 times because of at the ninth iteration 50 gone 2 times, and 20 1 times, 30 1 time, 40 1 time, and 60 as well 1 time. So this is our result, our matched with the dry run. So you can check it. Okay, now let's move to the seventh question, which is remove the duplicates from the array. So basically you know that I have a set called function. They can contain only the unique elements, so that's why we go through this and we can remove. I made a variable called unique as a empty list, and now seen as a variable set of array set. And now what can I do for the num in array, which I have already at the first position, which is this one, this array. And now what can I do here? If num not in sin, which is our variable, then unique dot append num, and as well we append the add the same num in the add, same in the sin variable, which is set. And now what can I do? We print our unique unique array is that unique. So you can check the result by the output. There have unique array is that 10 100 10 50 20 30 40 and 50. What is happening here? We are taking the unique as a empty variable, seen as a set variable, which is also empty. For the num is a temporary variable in checking the array one by one. At the first iteration, what is happening? At the first iteration, picking the one number at a time and check the which is available in scene or not. They have seen scene variable is already empty, so that they that number appended into the unique list, and as well as same time they the same number add into the set, because of set contain the only unique element. At the second iteration, what is happening here? So suppose I have same variable, I'm put it here, and the second variable, that is the second element is the 10, and 10 check first check it in the set empty set. They have already 100, so 10 is not there in our set. So what is happening? 10 got appended into the unique list, and as well as in the set as a scene variable. Now at the same iterations go until the last last elements, and that's why we got this 10 100 10 50 20 30 40 and 60. So now move to our last questions, which is rotate an array the right by the k steps. Now what is k step here? So rotate by k means rotate by k means rotate by k means take the last element, take the last element and move them to the front. Move them to the front. And now third is shift the remaining element element to right. Now what will, so suppose our array is 1 2 3 4 and 5. Now what will, our k value is 2, and now take the last two element, take the last two elements, which is our 4 and 5. And now remaining element is 1 2 and 3. And now here is some important rule for the k step rotation. So first rule is, if k is greater than array of length. Now formula is that k percentage of length of array. And now suppose our k value is defined as a 7. So k is 7, percentage of length of our array is 5, which is, and so that's why k remainder is 2. So a step is got, we move the step to a step, rotate by 2 step, and now so let's try to run it. So suppose I have new array 1, because I have already array variable, so that can be conflict in that one. So I take the array which is 50. Oh, okay. Now what can I do? I define the variable which is k of 2. Now k percentage of length of array 1. Now in the result variable we pass the array 1 of minus k and plus the array 1 of till k step. Now we print the result. So we run this program and check what will be happen. Our 40 and 50 got shifted at the first position, and 10 20 and 30 got shifted at the right position. So basically here is we are performing the rotation operations. So our k value is already defined at the 2, so that there have a k step at the take the last two value, that is 40 and 50, and move it into the at the first position. So result, you can, I can explain why this is this one. There are minus k at the last position. So minus k at the last position, there are about 40 and 50. I started as a minus 2, 40 and 50. Okay, the this one is got here, and remaining elements, that is started until the minus k. So suppose you know that in the list section I have mean starting from the 0 and count in minus 1. So suppose here is uh, in the list section we have these are the these are the column. We can start from the 1 and step to the 1 or till 1. So this is the our method for the list. So list is basically is array, so that's we can apply it here also same way. This is the step. This is the step started from the 1 and goes to the minus k, that is the minus 2. Minus 2 is the 40. This that two element, after this two element is not included over here. So that's why they got the result 40. 40 and 50 shifted at the first position, and remaining element shifted at the right position. So you can check here our result comes properly. So this is the our last questions of our series. So we move further the second class, we move the second part of the our series. So thank you, have a nice day, and stay curious and keep learning.